Sometimes, yeah. Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Well, hello everyone, and a pleasant good evening to you, and a happy New Year to you as well. Coming to you from the Hillsboro Event Center tonight, North Dakota Class B Region 2 girls basketball, as the Larimore Polar Bears, they come down south to take on the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Larimore sitting at 2-4 on the season, looking to regroup after a couple of tough losses here during the holiday season. And for Hillsboro-Central Valley, looking to get that elusive first victory of the season. The Burros sitting at 0-5, entering here into tonight. But a new month, a new year, hopefully for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Some new luck as well. We thank you for joining us here tonight. This is your Irie Insurance pregame show, and it continues after this on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
When you're way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877. There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Back here inside the Hillsboro Event Center, Brady Siebel's with you, as well as Keith Meyer off to my left as well, joining us here this evening. We thank you for tuning in. Let's meet the two teams here. We'll start with the visitors here tonight in the Larimore Polar Bears, again coming into tonight with a 2-4 record. Region-wise, they are 2-2 on the season. Started out region play 2-0. Last two contests, though, December 29th and January 5th. A couple of losses to Haddon Northwood on the 29th. And just a couple nights ago, traveling up to Cavalier, a 73-48 defeat at the hands of the Tornadoes. This is a rematch of a game only a few weeks ago, December 18th. It was Larimore getting the home victory against Hillsboro-Central Valley, 60-36. Talk about that and more as we begin our pregame coach's comments. We'll start with the coach for the Polar Bears. That is Phil Gogler.
Coach, we saw you a couple weeks ago with the victory against Findlay. Since then, over the break, a couple of tough losses. Just kind of got to get back in the swing of things here now that January has started.
Yeah, and I think we kind of are back into the swing of things. We played Tuesday, and that was like our high school kids. That was their first day of school. So even like Coach Weber told me, he's like, I feel like we'll be, more in a routine coming in, playing today, having a few days of school, and obviously a road game.
You mentioned that just kind of with the routine, the craziness that kind of was November and December. Now that you're in January, you're back in school, maybe more familiar with for the players here day in, day out.
I guess I don't feels pretty similar to me. I made the comment that we haven't had a lot of issues. Nothing's really changed. Like our practices are pretty much the same. I guess the kids wear masks, but coaches. But for the most part, everything kind of feels the same to me. So I don't know. It feels like a normal year.
Well, with it, being January now, this is kind of the meat of the schedule. A lot of region opponents, a lot of very important games here for over the next 4 or 5 weeks to get ready for tournament time.
Yeah, all these games are important at the end of the year. You don't want to have a poor game and lose by a point or two, and then look back as like, oh, if we would have won XYZ game or ABC game. So you want to go out and play your best game, every night because this game's going to count. I guess it's only a 1-point game, but it's going to count as much as a 1-point game, at the end of the season too.
Yeah, every point matters. Going up here against Hillsboro-Central Valley, played them, mid part of December, able to get a win. Kind of, what's the mindset playing a team now a second time here?
I just feel like this is probably going to be the most improved team in the region, and I'm kind of glad it's a really short kind of back-to-back playing them, or that we didn't get them at the end of the year where they had even more time to improve. And I don't believe they've played yet since break, and like I told our kids, it's like they've been thinking about playing us for a couple of weeks now, whereas we just played Tuesday and we had, not even really a day to think about, what we're going to do, prepare for this team. A lot like when they came to Larimore a couple of years ago, where that was their third game in 4 days and they had no prep time to play us. It's a lot like, us too. We didn't really prep at all because we had Tuesday game and then we had Wednesday morning practice, which are quite a bit different type practices for us, just because they're just harder, but we're familiar with them. It's just important for us not to look past this team. I really feel like this will be a close game.
For sure. Give us the key for the Polar Bears to pick up the victory tonight.
I think the thing that we've struggled with the most is just rebounding. We've played the last 2 games at Northwood and Cavalier. They're not extremely large teams, but we have just gotten outworked and weren't in the correct position. And we're playing a team that's a stronger team tonight too, whereas we really got to focus and at least match them on the boards.
For sure, Coach. Thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
Head coach for the Larimore Polar Bears, Coach Phil Gogler, joining us here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. The best service, the best coverage, the best value. Visit them online, irieins.com. Take a break. We'll be back. We'll talk with the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morehart's pregame coach's comments when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Insurance. Terry Reed and Julie Larson serving you with homeowners, farm, auto, multi-peril, crop hail, your insurance source. Reed Insurance, located in the Wright Implement Building in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-5471. Visit with Terry Reed and Julie Larson for the coverage you need. Professional, knowledgeable experience. Reed Insurance.
The Vets Club in Hillsboro is your place to go after a long, hard day of work or after the game and meet up with your friends. You're welcome anytime at the Hillsboro Vets Club. They're the place where family, friends, and neighbors meet. Check out their Wednesday appetizer menu from 5 to 7. And don't forget their daily specials from 4 to 6 every day. And you can stay and play all night long. The Hillsboro Vets Club is proud to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley Borough activities. VFW Post 4172 and the Lynn Sperring American Legion Post 4 welcome you to the Hillsboro Vets Club. Our pregame coach's comments continue as we visit now with the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morehart.
Coach, first time seeing you for a couple weeks. Hope you had a good Christmas. Happy New Year, and back at the swing of things with another region game here tonight.
Absolutely. Happy New Year to you too, Brady. It's nice to see you. We finally had some practices, and looking forward to tonight. And the rematch. They're kind of fun to have rematches, especially one when you feel like you have a chance. You get to compete a little bit, and I think we're going to go out there and compete hard tonight.
Yeah, with that building the team, how important was it to be able to get some more practices in over the break, get ready for this stretch run here in January?
Absolutely. The reps are always huge over the holidays, and it's nice that we had that 4 days in a row now practices and with no games. So we've been able to focus on a lot of things, rebounding, more fundamentals with the basketball, and just making the right decisions with the basketball and doing the right thing there. And they're just getting a little more comfortable. We're making better passes in practice, a little more pop to them, and everything's just kind of slowly coming together.
School's back in session now, kind of back into a routine, and just talk about the month of January. It's a tough month, a lot of games, important games, trying to get your team ready for February and then the tournament time.
Yeah, and January every year is like that, and it's something they prepare for. We've had all those practices now at the beginning of the year, and now through the holidays, and now you gear up for a lot of games, less practice. For a kid, they probably enjoy that. Coaches don't like that as much because they want to work on things, but if at this point we know what we want to do, it's whether or not we can go out and execute and do the right things and play some good, solid defense. And we're looking forward to the long journey through January. But to me, that's a lot of fun. That's what we're here for. Let the girls compete and see what we're all about.
Talk about your opponents here in Larimore. Played them just a couple weeks ago up in Larimore. A tough loss for you, but a chance for a rematch, a team that you've seen here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we do match up pretty well with this group, and they have two scorers that are pretty effective out there. We're going to have to contain them tonight. And if we do that, I think the rest of it kind of balances out. And I think we had 27 turnovers that night. And again, you limit turnovers, quit giving those easy baskets up in transition, and play some good, solid defense, box out. Again, taking care of the ball will be the number one thing for us tonight, and if we do that, I think we have a chance to compete really well with them.
For sure, obviously, turnover something you gotta sure up here tonight. It was maybe another key for the Bros to pick up that victory here tonight.
Yeah, it's the turnover. It's taking care of the ball, and then of course rebounding. We got to box out. We have not done a good job boxing out, and I think I kind of joked about it earlier in the year. We started teaching them how to box out in January. Well, January's here now, so hopefully we can show that tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck here tonight.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, Brady.
Coach Kyle Moore joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Stick around, more to come when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Today's sponsorship is provided in part by Anderson Cutting Horses, Roger and Connie Anderson. They wish all boroughs the best in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities this school year. Roger and Connie Anderson of Anderson Cutting Horses are proud to have the students of Hillsboro and Central Valley represent our communities. Good luck, boroughs, in all that you do. From Roger and Connie Anderson, Anderson Cutting Horses.
Next new variety we have pending approval is 8938. Good tons, good sugar, but a great disease package that we're looking forward to with this variety. And as you can see with the root shape, again, we're not giving up any root shape, good harvestability. If you have some tough ground that you're needing to put some beets on for the next year, this is one that could potentially be a great fit for those acres.
The City of Hillsboro and the Hillsboro EDC invite you to do your holiday shopping in Hillsboro. Don't forget to use your Hillsboro Christmas Cash. Make sure you visit the participating HBA members for your Hillsboro Christmas Cash this year. The City of Hillsboro says thank you to the community members for choosing Hillsboro as your home. If you do not live in Hillsboro, you're always welcome to come shop and visit with your neighbors and friends. Happy holidays from the City of Hillsboro.
The unknown consumes so much of our lives. That's why Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota is committed to providing clarity. We recognize that comparing colleges, especially the price, can be confusing. Concordia has always been a place where students of all economic backgrounds find success. And for next fall, we are reducing tuition by more than $15,000 so that any student who can imagine themselves at Concordia can be a Cobber. Now's the time to take a look at Concordia College, Moorhead, Minnesota. ConcordiaNow.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com. As I mentioned, these two teams playing earlier this, a little bit over of a month, or under a month ago, mid part of December. It was Larimore picking up the victory 60-36, a game in which for Larimore, their leading scorer was Bethany Holter, as she had 5 from beyond the arc, 5 three-pointers to lead her team with 26 points. Also, senior Gracie Cole added in 18 points as well. And a game really for Hillsboro Central Valley, just they committed too many turnovers, kind of got a dug their hole early on in the game. Larimore started out the game an 11-0 run, a 31-13 at half. And Keith, you were at that game earlier in December. Give us maybe an adjustment here for Hillsboro-Central Valley for tonight.
Well, number one, they've got to find a defender who can stick with Bethany Holter. Holter's one of the best athletes in the region, one of the best basketball players in the region. Her range is unparalleled. She can hit from anywhere, 2-3 feet behind the three-point line. She's just an excellent shooter. She's smart with the ball. She can handle it. She can go inside and rebound. She can back up to the basket, turn around, score that way. She's just the number one concern for the Burros tonight. Also, Gracie Cole. She kind of torched the Burros that first game. Had a lot of points from mid-range, got a few things on the inside. For the Burros, I think they need to, every 50-50 ball that's, loose, laying on the ground, whatever, they need to be scrapping and get 75% of those 50-50 balls. That's where their advantage is. They're not very tall, but then again, when you're not that tall, you're closer to the floor. So if the ball's rolling around on the floor, you're the first one down there if you're a little bit shorter. Burros need to get those loose balls, and then, like Kyle said, ball security. That's same story, different opera. They need to take care of that basketball, not have tons of silly, unforced turnovers. You're going to have some, but, gee whiz, make the other team earn them. Larimore, like Coach Phil said, they need to board up. That's one place for the Burros. If they're hustling, they can take advantage. And they're getting a little bit better all the time at getting those putbacks. So I think that's what I saw from the first game. Those are things to look for in this matchup.
Keith Meyer joining us here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Stick around, more to come. Our starting lineups are on the way next when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's really cool to see the beginning and end product.
So it's very satisfying to build something that people are really going to appreciate.
We make products that last decades. Being able to stand behind our products and having something that is so known for that is awesome.
H509. If you're already a member, thank you. If you're not a member yet, we would like to invite you to join North Dakota's largest chapter of Dollars for Scholars, Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. As we come to year end and the season of giving, we would like to remind you that every graduating student who applies for a scholarship will receive at least one scholarship. Please consider a gift to H509 so we can continue this amazing gift for future Hillsboro graduating students. Visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars Facebook or website pages.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. We have established robust COVID-19 safety rules for our workers, and when they're not at work on our project, they're advised to follow local health guidelines because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro. Corey Wright is ready for you as a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, you'll want to talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. Now, you don't want to be left out in the cold, and that's why Goose River Heating and Cooling is available for you with 24-hour emergency service. Contact Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating and Cooling, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer. Here for you, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
This is Sam Preston, student athlete at Hillsboro High School, and I urge students to refrain from using drugs or alcohol. Doing so can result in getting kicked off the team, damage to your reputation, and damage to your body. Stay sober and stay on the right track to success. Live above the influence. This message is brought to you by Hillsboro School District.
It's time now for our starting lineups here this evening. Our starting lineups brought to you, of course, by American Crystal Sugar Company. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Larimore Polar Bears, starting with a senior forward, number 1, Chloe Ahmet. A junior forward, number 4, Willow Morton. Sophomore forward, number 5, Carly Petrin. Junior guard, number 14, Bethany Holter. And a senior guard, number 24, Gracie Cole. Larimore Polar Bears, their head coach is Phil Gogler. Their assistant is Carly Weber. Wearing the road blacks with the ghosted black numbers, trimmed in orange here this evening. As we'll have the starting lineups for the home team here tonight. That is the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Starting with a 5'5" senior point guard, number 2, Corinna Holte. 5'6" senior forward, number 5, Sydney Hennings. 5'7" forward, number 10, Ellie Knutsvig. 5'8" junior forward, number 11, Stella Benson. And a 5'6" senior guard, number 22, Anna Spokley. Those are coached by Kyle Morhart. The assistants are Katie Colness and Scott Kelly. Burros the home whites with the blue numerals, blue trim as well. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Thank you to the sponsors that you will see and hear throughout tonight's telecast, allowing us to make this coverage possible. Whenever possible, we ask that you please patronize their business. At the very least, stop on in and tell them thank you. As we get ready for tonight's Region 2 basketball match, a busy night here on YourLiveEvent.com. Doubleheader as Finley Sharon Hope Page is hosting the Grafton Spoilers boys and girls basketball doubleheader. That one going on right now as we speak on YourLiveEvent.com. Also Lisbon Wrestling, a quad down in Lisbon. All those can be found YourLiveEvent.com. Visit our website for our schedules. Also the new and improved RJ Broadcasting.com, the sports scores and schedules page. As ready here for tip-off from Hillsboro, and it's won by the Burros. Stella Benson gets it back to Corinna Holte. Back to Benson, top of the key. They work it around. Back to Holte. Hennings. Knutsvig. Back to Benson. Top of the key, Spokley. Back to Hennings, 15 to shoot. Knutsvig with it once again. Over to Benson. 5 seconds to shoot. Burrow's got to try to find a shot. Knutsvig puts it up. That one is no good off the rim, and the rebound taken to Larimore. As Cole with it across the timeline. Works it around Willow Morton. Top of the key. Back to Cole. Inside and one. The bucket and the foul as Larimore gets on the scoreboard as Bethany Holter. First points of the contest.
Nice cut by Holter on the weak side screen there. Burrows kind of fell asleep. They need to stay towards the strong side of the ball and take away that cut.
Hennings on the foul. That's her first, team's first, as Larimore takes a 3-0 lead. Minute into this first period. Top of the key for the Burros, Spokley. Over to Holte, inside Hennings, turns, puts up the shot, that's good. Sydney Hennings answers for the Burros. They get on the scoreboard. Back the other way is Larimore. Mid-range shot, no good, and the rebound taken by Benson for the Burros. Holte bring it up court, crosses the timeline to Benson. Right wing, top of the key, Knutsvig. She'll drive inside, puts up the shot. That one's no good, tipped around. Saved by the Burros. Rebound, put back is no good by Spokley. And the rebound back to Larimore. Bears working up the court. Three-pointer on the way. That one in and out, no good. And the rebound to the Burros, Benson. as Holter couldn't connect from long range. Benson stops, pops from the logo, no. Loose ball on the rebound, and it's corralled by Holte. Tries to save it inbounds, lost it, and it's taken away by the Polar Bears as Willow Morton will bring it up court. Up ahead, as that one's stolen away, the Burros with the steal. And Knutsvig will draw a foul. As Petrin, no one home on the pass. Turnover for Larimore and Borough basketball. Holte to bring it up court. To Benson. The corner. Back out to Hennings. Hennings drives inside baseline. Up and under, couldn't get it to go. Well, might have been deflected, and the Polar Bears on the fast break get it back to Cole. Swing it around, Morton. She'll pause, set up the offense. Petrin, right wing. Back to the top of the key with Cole. Morton. Back over to Morton, now back inside. Shot no good off the front iron, and the rebound taken by the Burros, Anna Spokley. Her second board. Knutsvig inside. Hennings turns, puts up the shot. That one is no good off the back iron. Rebound fought for and controlled by Bethany Holter. Deflected, and Morton will get in the back court. Brings it back, gets it to Cole. In the corner, thought about the three, but Almit decided not to shoot it. This time, three ball on the way. That one's no good, but the offensive rebound. Put back, no, but a foul. And to the line goes Gracie Cole for a couple of shots.
They're setting up Holter on the perimeter, setting screens for her out there. Right now, the Burros are going underneath the pick, and that's a mistake. They need to fight over the top of that screen and stay with Holter. Otherwise, she's going to have a field day if the Burros sit behind that pick.
Lemke in for Hennings. Petrin checks out for Larimore. As no good on the second shot. Cole missed them both, and the rebound, loose ball. It's tracked down by Knutsvig. They get it ahead to Lemke, over to Benson. As Mercedes Hoverson was the sub for Larimore. The black uniforms, the black numbers in orange. Not the easiest for an announcer to pick out, as we'll get a violation, a turnover on Hillsboro-Central Valley. Possession back to Larimore. Still 3-2 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazet Seed Sales scoreboard halfway through the first quarter. Holter. Amit. Gracie Cole, left wing. Guarded by Lemke. Three-pointer on the way. That one's no good, and the rebound taken by Benson for the Burros. Holte crossed the timeline. Lemke, top of the key. Over to Knutsvig. Tried to get inside to Lemke. That one's deflected and saved along the baseline. Gets it to Holte, and Holte, she gets the bucket. A great job there. Spokley recognized it, got the play, as the other way goes Larimore, and will get a tie-up. Possession arrow is in favor of Larimore. As Knutsvig will check out, Sydney Hennings back in for HCV. Possession arrow was to Hillsboro-Central Valley. So Borough basketball. As Holte gets it across the timeline. Lemke. Spokley to Benson. Mid-range jumper. That one's no good. Too strong. Offensive rebound, but it's blocked on the putback attempt by Spokley. But Benson tracks down the loose ball. Her second attempt wouldn't go. And the rebound back to Larimore. Up ahead, Gracie Cole. She couldn't get the bucket to go. And we get a rebound from Benson. And a foul called. They'll draw the foul, as they'll leave Amit on the foul. As Benson will check out. 24, Jillian Hurt in for HCV. Also Peachern back in for Larimore, as indeed Chloe Ahmet her first foul, team's second, as Hennings trying to get it across the timeline, just does so, second to spare. Back to Holte. Spokley. Hennings top of the key. Spokley to Hurt. Work it around to Holte. 12 seconds to shoot inside as Hurt able to draw the foul. Let's look at a fresh 35 on the inbound from the baseline. As they get Peachern on the foul, that'll be her first. Team's third. Inbounds, Hennings gets it, puts it up, gets it to go. Sydney Hennings with 4 points. Burrows take the lead, 6-3, doubling up the Polar Bears. Cole across the timeline. Holter. Guarded by Spokley. Works around a screen. Cole thought about it, thought better of it. As Ahmet dribbles it around Peachern along the baseline. Double team comes. Able to get it back out to Holter. Holter drives inside and she's fouled. On her way up. It is a shooting foul and Bethany Holter will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Burrows want to get the ball out of Holter's hands as quickly as possible. There's been a couple possessions where they attack her, and she will give up the ball to her wings. And that is what the Burrows need to do, get it out of her hands.
Lemke the foul, that's her first, team's third, as Holter 2 for 2 from the free throw line. As Ahmet will check out, and back in is Willow Morton for Larimore, trailing by 2. Holter's second free throw attempt, that one in and out, no good. And the rebound tracked down by the Burrows, Sydney Hennings. Spokley crossed the timeline. Minute 45 to play. Limke has it poked away from her, out of bounds, last touched on the Polar Bears by Peachern, so the Burrows inbound along the baseline, 24 to shoot. Limke out, Benson back in for the Burrows. Spokley to inbound. Sit out, Holte, top of the key, back to Benson. Just inside the three-point arc, turns, puts it up. That one's no good, but the rebound couldn't be corralled. Bounces off of the hands of Hoverson, and so the Burrows will retain possession with a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Benson, puts up the shot off the glass. That one's good. Stella Benson, her first points tonight, and it's an 8-4 Burrow lead. As Hoverson pass was deflected, but they'll get a loose ball foul on the Burrows. That on Jillian Hurt. Her first, team's fourth. Minute 26 to play in the first quarter. Gracie Cole trying to work the offense. Back to Holter. Holter, three-pointer on the way. That one's good. Spokley a little aggressive, overran on the pass, and Holter made her pay for it as she gets a triple. Burrows lead by 1 as we'll get Benson on the travel call. A three-pointer, a turnover, not what you're looking for Hillsboro-Central Valley late in this first quarter. Cole will bring it up court, guarded by Benson, under a minute to play now. Over to Morton. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass, Peachern. Cole along the baseline. Back over to Holter. Holter picks up her dribble. They work it around back to Cole. 10 seconds to shoot. Inside, now back outside. Holter, a long three on the way. That one's good. Holter, back-to-back triples. Gives the Polar Bears the lead. Burrows can hold for the final shot. Holte across the timeline. Hennings. Benson. Back to Hennings, 20 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Hennings. Hurt. 10 seconds to go. Back to Benson. Spokley, her shot is short. Rebound controlled by the Polar Bears, looking to get a final shot off. Holter just inside of half court. That one's short. But a 6-0 6-0 run here to end the first quarter on back-to-back Bethany Holter three-pointers. Gives Larimore the lead, 10-8 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
During this cold and flu season, keep your body and your wallet healthy with savings at your locally owned Health Mart drugstore, Hillsboro Drug and Gift. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your full-service pharmacy offering prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough, cold and flu medications, and more. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your home for giftware, home decor, and seasonal items. And there's always something new with a great selection of gifts and cards for all occasions. Hillsboro Drug and Gift, your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hillsboro Lumber has DeWalt tools and Milwaukee power tools. Choose from DeWalt drills, sanders, impact drivers, hammer drills, jigsaws, skill saws, multi-tools, and all DeWalt power tool batteries and accessories. Hillsboro Lumber will work with you on any remodeling project, and they will assist you with any building plans you're considering. And they remind you of laminate flooring and many styles of cabinets available. Call 701-636-4301, Hillsboro Lumber, Hillsboro.
Quarter number 2 about to get underway with Larimore leading 10-8. As in the final minute of play, Bethany Holter for Larimore, back-to-back three-pointers, turns a 4-point deficit into a 2-point lead as we begin the second frame here from the HEC. Cole, Ahmet, Petrin, guarded by Hennings. Back to Cole along the baseline. She'll turn, go the other direction. Inside, Petrin turns, puts it up. That one's no good. The offensive rebound, though, taken by Ahmet. As Cole, her shot wouldn't go. Rebound goes out of bounds, and it will be Borough basketball. 29 seconds into the first quarter. Arrows trail by 2. Spokley across the timeline, gets it to Holte. Over to Hennings along the three-point arc. Back to Spokley. Benson at the free throw line. Benson dribbles, puts up the shot. No, but their offensive rebound taken by the Burrows and back out to Benson. Hurt there for HCV on the inside low post. They get it to Hurt as she draws the foul. And Jillian Hurt will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, I don't want to put a curse on anybody, but I tell you what, so far the Burrows are handling the ball quite well. I don't know what their turnover total is, but it's small comparatively to their first 5 games.
I only got them for a couple here, but the first free throw attempt is no good for Hurt. Second one upcoming. Second shot on its way. That one no good off the front iron, and 0 for 2 is Jillian Hurt. And on the rebound attempt, Benson gets called for the foul. As that'll be her first, team's 5th. That's possession back to the Polar Bears. Cole across the timeline. To the left wing. Back top of the key, Morton. Works it around Ahmet. Back to Cole. Work it inside, back out. Cole with it again. She drives inside. Now steps back out. 10 seconds to shoot. As the mid-range jumper, Bethany, nope. So Larimore adds to their lead, 12-8. As Kendra Gamil gets the basket. Those black numbers, harder for us here in the announcer's table, but Kendra Gamil with the basket as Spokley hits it up on the to the top of the basket there. And so it's deemed out of bounds, and so 12-8 the lead for Larimore. Cole brings it across the timeline. Holter. Back to Cole, right wing. 20 seconds to shoot. Gamil. Back to Ahmet, right wing. At the three-point line, picks up her dribble. Morton drives inside, picks up her dribble. As Hurt on the floor. As we'll get a stoppage. We'll get a 3-second violation, and Jillian Hurt could see her there right along the free throw line. Laying down. As
she's kind of holding her mouth and her chin area. I don't know if she took a shot to the jaw.
I didn't fully see what happened, but assistant coach Katie Colness, head coach Kyle Morehart there tending to her as their helper up is now looks like favoring that left leg. Didn't quite see what happened during the play, but walking gingerly on it, really can't put any pressure on it, so Limke will come in for her. It'll be Borough basketball as the offensive 3 seconds was called. The Borough's trailing by 4, 5:40 remaining in the first half. Holte across the timeline. Limke back to Hennings, top of the key. Holte just inside the 3-point line. Benson at the free throw line. She'll put up the jumper. That one no good off the back iron, and the rebound taken by Larimore is looking to run. Pass to Cole. She couldn't finish on the layup opportunity. Rebound was taken by Spokley. And loose and a fight for it as I believe Spokley able to draw a foul on Larimore. Yes, indeed, as they'll get Kendra Gamil. That's her second. Team's 5th. Holte brings it back up court. Girls trailing by 5. Holte in the corner. Back to Limke, top of the key with Hennings. Spokley from the free throw line. Holte, shot no good. And the rebound taken by Larimore. Gamil with the board. Ahmet up court, back to Gamil. Ahmet corner, 3-ball, that one's good. As Hillsboro-Central Valley will take the timeout. Golden Harvest Timcazed Seed Sales Scoreboard. Larimore leads 15-8 on yourliveevent.com.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben and Tyrell are ready to repair your windshield. No need to wait to get that pesky chip fixed. And if you need glass replacement, Hillsboro Body Shop is the place to get it done and get it done right. Call Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop today, 701-636-4981. No matter the auto body fix, cars, pickups, semis, and more. For trusted full-service body work on your vehicle and same-day glass repair, give Ben and Tyrell a call at Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Earl basketball out of the timeout. 4:45 remaining in half number 1 as Hennings from the free throw line puts it up high off the glass. Couldn't get the shot to go. And the rebound taken by Holter for Larimore. Cole on the outlet looking to run. Gamil back to Ahmet. She'll put up the mid-range J. That one wouldn't go. And Hennings the rebound for the Burros. But it's stolen right back by Larimore as Cole Holter thought about the 3. Instead, she'll dribble right side, stops, puts up the jumper, no. And the rebound taken by Limke for HCV. Burros trail by 7. Have not scored yet in this second quarter, excuse me. Limke left wing, back top of the key, Holte. Benson puts up the shot. That one's no good, and the rebound taken by Holter. Holter up court. Gamil just inside the 3-point line. Her long 2 is no good, and the rebound by Hennings for HCV. Earl's gotten looks in this second quarter, just have been unable to finish. Holte across the timeline. Top of the key, Limke. Over to Spokley. Her shot wouldn't go, and the rebound taken by Gracie Cole. Up ahead, Morton puts up the shot. That one wouldn't go. And the rebound taken by Spokley for the Burros. Her 5th board. Holte across the timeline. Over to Benson. Picks up her dribble. Back to Holte. Try to get to Hennings, and that one's tipped and it's stolen away. A turnover as Cole up court. Stops. She'll back out. Under 3 to play. 3-pointer on the way. That one's no good by Ahmet, and the rebound taken by Spokley once again. Benson, right wing, dribbles, puts up the shot. That one's no good. Front iron, gets her own rebound. Spokley puts up the shot. This one short. And the rebound is taken by Larimore as Morton on the offense or defensive rebound, and she draws the foul. As they'll get Lemke on the foul. That'll be her second, team's sixth. Next one, the Burrows commit. Larimore will be in the bonus. Cole over to Petrin. Try to get inside to Holter. It's batted away, but Petrin ends up back with it. Ahmed thought about it. She gets it back to Cole. Screen. Working inside. Morton puts up the shot. Good low post move there. Morton pivots, finds the opening, gets the space, and throws the shot. It's a 9-point lead for the Polar Bears. Benson. Back out to Holte. Hennings inside to Hennings as that was Spokley. A good pass and a good finish. Spokley the bounce pass to Sydney Hennings. She's got 6 and she's going to the foul line. Got to make it a 3-point play. As Willow Morton on the foul. That's her second, team 6. Both teams with 6 fouls. Hennings the free throw attempt. That one's good.
That was a 13-0 run that the Burrows just stopped.
Larimore the other way as Holter's shot is blocked, but the Burrows give it right back. As Spokley has it stripped from her. Holte has it stripped from her, and it's another Burrow turnover. So Holter will inbound. Back out to Petrin. Inside pass is tipped by Lemke. And we'll get a foul, though, on Lemke, a loose ball foul.
That was unfortunate because Lemke made such a nice move to tip that ball loose, and then in her pursuit of trying to get that loose ball, she took a little grab there.
Her third, team 7th. So she'll check out. Benson will check back in. As Willow Morton at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First attempt in and out, no good. And the rebound to the Burrows. Burrows trail by 6. Benson. Working in and around. Spokley turns, puts it up off the glass. Couldn't get it to go. But Hennings with the rebound puts up the shot. That one gets the bounce, and it's good. Sydney Hennings. She's got 9 to lead the Burrows. They're within 4. Cole. It was left side. Now they back out. They work it around. Holter. Guarded by Spokley. Morton back to Cole. Under a minute to play, 15 to shoot. Cole working around. It's a screen. Holter inside. Benson with a tip, but Petrin ends up with the loose ball. Try to get it back to Holter, but it's stolen away by Knutsvig, and the Burrows with the basketball. About 6 seconds between the shot and game clock. Benson. Burrows can get it back within 1 possession. As we'll get a timeout called by Coach Kyle Moore at a quick 30. We'll take a quick 30 as well with 26 seconds remaining. Larimore leads by 4 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazed Seed Sales scoreboard.
About some of the recent activity on trades at Norman County Implement Highway 9 North Ada. You can talk with Chuck O'Neill about the 04 Challenger Combine Model 670 and the 08 Versatile 435. Call 218-784-2961. Norman County Implement also has grain vacs for sale or rent. Also check with the guys about other trade-ins that should be coming in very soon. Norman County Implement reminds you for their winter service specials. Norman County Implement thanks you for your business.
Final 26 seconds remaining as the Burrows trying to get it inbounds in. Spokley inside to Holte. Back to Spokley. She'll put up the jumper short. And the rebound taken by Larimore. Holter. Polar Bears can hold for the final shot. Sit back over Petrin. Final 5 seconds. Holter. She'll put up the deep 3. That one is short, and that will do it for half number 1. On the Golden Harvest Tip Gazette seed sales scoreboard, Larimore 17, Hillsboro-Central Valley 13 as our Farmers Union Insurance halftime report. That gets underway when we return on yourliveevent.com.
If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all of your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too. Olson Hardware makes it easy to make your purchases, as they accept Hillsboro Christmas cash. They thank you for your business from Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local planter experts. Tune up, add up. The math is simple. Every additional percentage of meter accuracy adds a bushel or 2 more per acre. While they should run at 98% or better, many do not. That's why no matter who made them, no matter their type, every meter should be calibrated every year. Keep your meters in top-notch shape. Call RDK at 701-636-2119 to schedule your meter maintenance today.
Winter is a planning season for farmers, a time when your mind is on your fields. But the shorter days doesn't mean there's less work to be done. At Sis van der Haaf, we know that lower temps won't cool your passion for production. We're continually striving to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sis van der Haaf, a passion that grows.
Trail District Health Unit has partnered with Trail County Schools to issue an SOS. It takes a team effort from players, coaches, parents, and fans to prevent COVID-19 outbreaks and save our favorite schools' sports seasons. The game plan is simple. Wear a face mask, stay home if you're sick, follow social distancing recommendations and quarantine guidelines. Keep you and those around you healthy this season. Let's all work together to save our sports seasons. For more information, visit the Trail Steel Joint Information Facebook page or contact Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4424. Halftime report from Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro, as Larimore leads at halftime 17-13. Earl started off the first quarter. They built up an 8-4 lead going into the final minute, but from there, Larimore able to get a run in a 5-minute stretch from the end of the first to the about the halfway point of the second. A 13-0 run gave Larimore a 17-8 lead. Credit to the Bros, though, able to get the half's final 5 points. Keeps them within striking distance as it leads to our halftime score of 17-13. Larimore 10 points in the first quarter. Burrows with 8. Second quarter was Larimore scoring 7 and Hillsboro-Central Valley scoring 5. And for our first half, as we'll get you our stat breakdown, that when we return, coming up on the Farmers Union Insurance Halftime Report on yourliveevent.com.
Valley General Store in Halstead is now open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. They welcome you to stop in, get all your hardware items, groceries, and more now in the new store with more inventory. Valley General Store in Halstead. Come and shop for your fresh produce and grocery items. Valley General Store, now with groceries in Halstead. Thanks to all who have visited the new Valley General Store in Halstead. If you haven't been there yet, they welcome you to stop in at the store full of hardware, groceries, and more. Valley General Store in Halstead, open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
My U of M is real, hands-on,
and will get me ready for anything. Crookston is the U of M for me.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Halftime report continues on yourliveevent.com as we'll bring you our first half stats. As for Larimore, our leading scorer is number 14, Bethany Holter. She has 10 points in the first half, all those coming in the first quarter. She was responsible for all scoring in the first quarter for Larimore. 3 points for Chloe Ahmed and 2 points apiece for Willow Morton and Kendra Gamil. Holter also the leading rebounder, 5 rebounds for her in the first half. Team totals wise, 4 turnovers for Larimore. I've got 6 for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Team rebounds, 12 for Larimore, and from the free throw line, they are shooting 2 of 6 for Larimore. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, they are led in scoring by Sydney Hennings. 9 points for her, 2 points apiece for Corinna Holte and Stella Benson. Anna Spokley, the leading rebounder, she's got 6 rebounds. Sydney Hennings also with 4 boards for the Burros. 6 turnovers for them. Rebounding totals: 18 rebounds for Hillsboro-Central Valley in that first half. As I mentioned, 6 turnovers, 1 of 3 from the free throw line, 7 team fouls to Larimore's 6 in that first half. We'll do your first half stats on the Farmers Union Insurance Halftime Report. Rich Gerke, Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro. Give them a call, 701-436-5777. Take a break. Be back with the start of the second half when we return. YourLiveEvent.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
One of the main benefits of moving to the Halsted Living Center and Heritage House community is to enjoy every comfort of home without the burdens of home ownership in an environment that offers choices for care assistance, social interaction, group activities, or simply quiet, comfortable living. Another reason to choose Halsted Living Center and Heritage House is to get back to living life through their all-inclusive services and full array of social events, spiritual enrichment programs, recreational activities, and lifelong learning. For more information, call 456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com.
The American farmer has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Columbia Grain and Agronomy is here to help on every acre with the highest quality products and expert local service. Contact the Agronomy Centers in Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273. Columbia Grain and Agronomy, committed to cultivating growth through a diverse mix of products and expert knowledge. Contact them today and make the most of every acre. Call Climax at 218-857-2165 or our villa at 701-343-6273.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we'll bring our coach Keith Meyer back in here. And Keith, really for Larimore, was that 13-0 run, end of the second, early part of the third, gave them the lead, but really a big 5 points there at the end of the half for Hillsboro-Central Valley, kind of keeping them within close distance here as we begin the second half.
That was huge for the Burros to get that little bit of a run going, get some positive momentum going for the second half. Larimore, I'm sure they want to get Holter a little bit more on track. One thing the Burros are doing now is they're trying to get Holter to put the ball on the ground, where I don't think she's quite as accurate.
Starting five for both teams, Amit, Morton, Petrin, Holter, and Cole for Larimore. Holte, Hennings, Knutsvig, Benson, and Spokley for the Burros, as Hennings too strong off the back iron, but Spokley gets the rebound, and she draws the foul. Anna Spokley, her 7th rebound, going to the free throw line, trying to get her first points of the contest. As they'll get Amit on the foul, her second, team's first. First free throw attempt, no good off the back iron, bounces around out. As Spokley, second shot. Short off the front iron, but the Burros with the offensive rebound. Hennings gets it. She couldn't get her put back to go. And it's taken by the Polar Bears. As Willow Morton, the rebound, she'll get it to Cole, who puts up the three-pointer. Couldn't get the shot to go, and Holte tracks down the rebound. Holte across the timeline. Burros trail by 4. Spokley over to Benson. Puts up the shot. That one's too strong, and the rebound taken by Holter for the Polar Bears. Her 6th board. Cole on the three-point line, top of the key. Amit hands it off Holter. She's open. She'll put up the 3 ball. That one is no good. Rebound, though, fought for. Loose ball, and it's tracked down by Larimore, but tipped out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Polar Bears. As Amit will inbound the basketball. 30 on the shot clock. Inbounds to Cole. Brings it back. Holter. Guarded by Spokley. Directing traffic. Telling Petrin to cut. Dribbles right side. Back out to Cole. Back to Holter. She'll put up the 3 ball. That one's good. Holter was scoreless in the second. Gets the triple to go here to start the third, and the Larimore leads by 7. Good passing work by the Polar Bears, getting her open. Spokley. Knutsvig back inside. Spokley puts up the shot. That one gets to go off the rim. Rattles in. Burros trail by 5. Petrin up ahead. Back to Cole. As double dribble. Turnover on Larimore.
The previous possession for the Polar Bears, that was just slick as a whistle. Holter handed the ball off. She got the ball back, and the cutter went to the basket and drew a bunch of people with her. So Bethany was all alone and canned a 3-pointer.
Knutsvig drives inside. Her pass to Hennings is tipped and batted out of bounds by Cole. Will stay with the Burros with 27 to shoot. Holte gonna work the offense. Lobs it to the corner. Knutsvig trying to get it cross court. No one home. And it goes out of bounds. As for Kennedy Olson in for Hillsboro-Central Valley. First time seeing varsity competition. Knutsvig out. Cole across the timeline. Featuring left wing. Guarded by Hennings. Top of the key, Morton. Back to Holter. Drives inside, and we'll get a charge. Holte able to draw the offensive foul on Bethany Holter.
That is a smart play. Step over, get there before the offensive girl has a chance to drive to the basket. And, you know, the bonus is that it was Holter that got the foul.
Her first, team's second. Just over 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Benson in the corner, back out. They work it around Holte, top of the key to Spokley. Back to Holte, 20 seconds to shoot. Inside, tried to feed it to Olsen, but it's tipped and it's stolen away. Larimore draws the turnover. Morton turns inside. Ahmet, long two, gets it to go. Chloe Ahmet now with 5. And Larimore's lead back up to 7. Holte the other way for the Burros. Stops. Hennings from the free throw line, couldn't get it to go. The offensive rebound by Benson. Benson, her putback wouldn't go, and Cole gets the rebound, and she looks to run. Gracie Cole, now she'll stop. Reset the offense. Ahmet. Try to get inside to Petrin. It's tipped, and Ahmet saves it in the corner. Cole to Morton. Morton drives baseline. Kick out. Ahmet, long two again. That one is no good. And the rebound taken by the Burros and Sydney Hennings. Inside to Benson. Back out Holte. Over to Olsen. Olsen drives inside, puts up the shot, couldn't get it to go. Spokley with the rebound, and she draws the foul. Anna Spokley will go back to the free throw line, her 8th rebound. And a chance to cut into this Burro deficit. Her shot attempt rattles out, no good. Spokley 0 of 3 from the free throw line. Limke in for Benson. Featuring will check out, and Mercedes Hoverson in for Larimore. Second free throw attempt, that one's good. So Spokley 1 of 4 at the free throw line. As Cole on the inside tried to get it out. Tried the kick out, but just out of the reach of her intended target, as it's a turnover on Larimore. Holte to inbounds, gets it across the timeline. Olsen inside, back out to Holte. Spokley. Henning, she'll put up the shot. That one's short. And the rebound fought for Spokley, as no, we'll get a tie-up. And the possession arrow points in favor of Larimore. So Polar Bear basketball, they lead by 6. 3:20 remaining in the first half. The third quarter. Cole brings it across the timeline. Inside Morton, she draws the foul. And Willow Morton will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Subtle little ball fake, lifted the ball as if she was going to shoot. That sucked Holte up off of her good defensive stance, got her up on her toes, and then it was easy to drive around her.
Holte's first foul, team's first. As Morton misses the first free throw attempt, she's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Second shot, short off the front iron, rebound loose, still on the floor. As we'll get a tie-up called. Possession arrow points in favor of Hillsboro-Central Valley. Girls trail by 6 with 3:06 remaining in the third quarter. Inbounds to Holte, brings it across the timeline. Olsen back to Holte. Limke left wing. Holte over to Olsen. Olsen drives inside baseline. Her pass is stolen away. Holter with the steal and draws the foul. as Limke will get charged with the foul. That's her fourth, team's second. Limke plays now 4 fouls. Still plenty of time, still in the third quarter. As the pass inside and drawing the foul and going to the free throw line to shoot 2 is Willow Morton, back once again at the charity stripe.
Polar Bears look like they're starting to get into a little bit more of an offensive rhythm. They haven't scored much yet, but if they keep that rhythm up, they're going to have some easy shots and they're going to put them down.
Morton rattles in and out, no good. As Benson will check out, Limke will check out, Benson will check back in for HCV. As Morton back to the free throw line once again. Second shot attempt, that one's no good. She's 0 of 5 at the free throw line, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Larimore. And it'll be Borough basketball. Still a 6-point game. Burrows have scored 3 points this quarter. Larimore has scored 5. Benson along the baseline. Back to Holte. Spokley top of the key. Benson in the paint. Turns, puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound goes back to Larimore. Featurin will check back in. As will 13, Kendra Gamil for Larimore. Polar Bear basketball with 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. Featuring along the far corner. Top of the key, Morton. Guarded by Benson. Works inside, Cole. No, but she's fouled. And Gracie Cole to the free throw line.
Nice backdoor cut. She cut to the right-hand side, saw there was nothing there, and immediately jagged back to the hoop. Got a nice easy pass and an easy shot at the basket.
Cole misses the free throw. They are 0 of 5 in the third quarter. This one rattles home good. Lead back to 7. Holte across the timeline. Under 2 to play. Spokley, Olsen, Benson. Back to Hennings. Top of the key, Spokley. Over to Holte. Tried to get it inside to Spokley, but it's batted out of bounds. It'll remain with HCV. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Spokley will inbound. Out to Olsen. Benson, 10 seconds to shoot. Inside, Spokley, good move, good finish. Anna Spokley with the basket, she's got 5. It's a 5-point game. Holter the other way, back out. Morton inside to Cole. Cole puts it up, no, and the rebound taken by Corinna Holte. Girls trail by 5, an important final minute of the quarter. Olsen in the corner, Benson. Back to Hennings. Top of the key with Spokley. Back to Benson. Now to Holte. 15 seconds to shoot. Back outside to Benson. And she works it around. Hennings. Holte baseline drive. Puts it up and good. Gonna Holte, her second bucket. The Burrows within 3. Up ahead, Petrin turns, puts it up. That one gets the basket to go. Carly Petrin, her first points tonight. Lead back to 5. Burrows can hold for the final shot. Holte. Inside Hennings. Fought for, will get a tie-up, and the arrow points to Larimore.
Starting to see the Burrows get a little bit sloppy. They're getting a little bit more tired now as the third quarter wears on, and that is affecting their decision-making and their passing.
Could be a costly turnover as Larimore final shot opportunity here in the third quarter. Ahmed also checked back in. 5 seconds. Petrin with the shot. That one is no good. Rebound, loose ball. Benson will take it. And that will do it for quarter number 3. 3 down, 1 to go on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Larimore 25, Hillsboro-Central Valley 20 on yourliveevent.com.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
H509. If you're already a member, thank you. If you're not a member yet, we'd like to invite you to join North Dakota's largest chapter of Dollars for Scholars, Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars. Every graduating student who applies for a scholarship will receive at least one scholarship. If you've got a student that has, or as an alumni of Hillsboro, you received a scholarship, please consider giving back to H509 so we can continue these amazing gifts for future Hillsboro graduating students. For information, visit H509 Hillsboro Dollars for Scholars Facebook or website pages.
Final quarter here on yourliveevent.com. See Jillian Hurt resting her lane, stretching out their leg as, remember, she injured it back in half number 1. Final 8 minutes to play, 25-20. The Burros trail. Olsen cross court, Spokley to Benson. She'll put up a long 2. That one is no good off the iron, and the rebound taken by Bethany Holter. Ahead to Cole. She'll bring it across the timeline, which is inside. No one there on the pass. Tried to set it up with Holter, but it's stolen away by Benson. Benson drives, puts it up. Shot no good, but Spokley with the rebound. Her shot no good. Hennings with it. Sure, shot rattles in, rolls around, and gets it to go. Burros back within 3. Hennings now in double figures with 11. As she steals the pass away, and the Burros can potentially tie it here on this possession. Hennings over to Benson in the corner. Olsen. Spokley back to Benson, 20 to shoot. Spokley inside, puts up the shot. That one wouldn't go. And Petrin with the rebound. Those have gotten looks, just have been unable to finish it as Holter able to draw the foul, and she'll go to the free throw line. Larimore leads by 3. Holter is 2 of 3 at the free throw line. Leads all scorers with 13. First shot rattles out, no good. Three of 12 is Larimore, as make that now 4 of 13 for the Polar Bears at the free throw line. As Larimore will take a timeout, we'll take one as well with 6:41 remaining, a 4-point Larimore lead on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
Borough basketball trailing by 4 as the inbound out of the timeout, as Petrin with the foul. Or excuse me, they'll get Cole on the foul, so that'll be her second, team's 4th. Back to Henning. Spokley gets it across the timeline. Over to Benson. Still with it, guarded by Cole. Holte, top of the key. Olsen, back to Hennings. Spokley. Benson, 10 seconds to shoot. Holte inside on the paint. Her shot no good, but the offensive rebound, the putback is no good by Sydney Hennings, and the rebound back to Larimore. Holter to Cole, and the finish. Gracie Cole, her first basket tonight, and it's a 6-point game. Holte, Benson. Back to Spokley along the three-point arc. Over to Olsen. 20 to shoot. Benson. Dribbles right side. Her pass is tipped and it's stolen away. Larimore forces the steal. Cole brings it across the timeline. Guarded by Kennedy Olsen. Inside as Olsen forces the steal. Good defense there, forces the turnover. As the Bros will go the other way, Holte across the timeline. Directs traffic, gets it to Spokley, back to Hennings. Over to Olsen along the three-point line. Her pass is tipped and stolen away. Larimore forces a turnover right back. Cole across the timeline. Limke waiting to check in for HCV. Ahmet. Inside, Morton puts up the shot. No, but she's fouled. And Willow Morton to go to the free throw line. As Holte, her fourth foul. Second Burrow with 4. Team 6th. First free throw attempt rattles out, no good. Morton now 0 of 6 at the free throw line. Benson will check out. Limke will check back in. Her and Holte with 4 fouls now. Second attempt is good. Splits the pair. It's a 7-point lead. Holte across the timeline. Spokley. Olsen. Back to Hennings. Inside, has it stripped and stolen away. Peacher with the steal, up ahead to Cole. She'll stop, get it out. Warren thought about the three-pointer. And she'll get it to Ahmet. Inside. And Holter draws the foul, and Bethany Holter back to the free throw line.
Critical possessions coming up here for both teams. If Larimore can get a few more baskets and extend it over 10, you can almost kiss the game goodbye. They might have it sealed up. Burroughs, on the other hand, they need to get some stops. They need to take care of the ball, and they've got to get some junk baskets around, baskets around the rim.
Timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. They trail by 8 on the Golden Harvest. Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Larimore has increased their lead. Now they lead by 8. The Bros got it back to as close as 3. Larimore going on a run here. Bros.
A couple signs of improvement for the Burros, and they're kind of backhanded signs, but you can tell they're in a close game because Coach Morhart, you could hear him all the way up here in the balcony. And the girls are starting to feel the wrath and the intensity of a close game.
Second shot is good. Holter got them both. Lead up to 9. It's the largest it's been all night. As Holte's pass is tipped, but it winds in the hands of Spokley. Back out to Holte. Limke, top of the key, drive. Back out Hennings, over to Spokley. Holte left wing. Top of the key, Limke takes a step inside, back to Holte. Over to Olsen. In the corner. Hennings back to Holte. Holte drives inside. Gives it back to Hennings. She'll put up the shot. Couldn't get it to go. Had to rush it. Shot clock was down at 3. As it's taken by Larimore. Cole up ahead. She'll slow it down. 9-point game for Larimore. Clock is your friend. Amit dribbles right side, gets it to Holter. 20 seconds to shoot. Holter gets a screen. Inside, Petrin puts up the shot. No, but she draws the foul. I believe if that's on Holte, that'll be her 5th. And indeed, it is, as Corinna Holte, foul number 5. She'll come out. Benson will check back in for the Burros. It's Carly Petrin at the free throw line. Team foul number 8 for the Burros as well. First free throw attempt is good. Petrin her first time at the free throw line tonight. Second shot upcoming, and that one's good. She got them both. Lead is up to 11. Limke, and get a timeout called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. 3:17 remaining. Larimore leads 33-22. Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Okay, it's winter again. Remember last year? Snow, then more snow, then wind, then snow, then drifts, and snow blowing and shoveling. Make this winter easier on your back and your schedule with the use of a new Cub Cadet snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Visit with Darren and Mike to see the new models, get a great price. Financing options are available as well. Used snowblowers may also be a good fit for you too. The winter may get frustrating, but a new snowblower from Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro can take some of the frustrations away. Wright's Cub Cadet Hillsboro, 701-636-5692.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Out of the timeout, Larimore forces the steal. They lead by 11, now under 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Almond in the corner, back out. Morton along the top of the key. Featuring inside, turns. Back out. Holter. Ahmet had her foot on the line along 2. No good. And Benson will get the rebound. Benson across the timeline. Limke works it over to Spokley. Back to Benson. 20 to shoot. Benson from the free throw line short. And the rebound taken by Holter. Up ahead to Cole. Fast break. She couldn't get the layup to go. And Olsen with the rebound. Limke over to Benson. Couldn't handle the pass, and it's stolen away. Larimore forces another turnover as Cole will bring it across the timeline. Now under 2 minutes to play. 25 on the shot clock. Featuring. Back to Cole. Switches places with Morton. Shot clock down to 10. Holter is looking to steal it away as Spokley gets the steal. Olsen with it. She'll drive inside, puts up the shot. No, but she's fouled. And Kennedy Olsen to the free throw line. Girls trail by 11. 90 seconds remain.
They have to do something that they haven't done all year, and that is score a bunch of points in a hurry. This is a tough hill to climb.
Ahmet with her 3rd foul, team's 5th, as Olsen no good on the first free throw attempt. 8th grader just got brought up for varsity here tonight. Second attempt on its way. That one's no good. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. And Cole tracks down the rebounds along the sideline. Cole across the timeline. 80 seconds remains. Guarded by Olsen. Larimore just content to watch the seconds tick away here. They lead by 11, largest lead they've had all night. Arrows briefly got it down to 3. In the final minute of the third quarter, tried to get the pass to Holter. Tip saved. Amma with the shot. That one's no good. The rebound, the putback is good by Willow Morton. She's got 5. It's a 13-point lead. 10-2 the run here in this fourth quarter. Limke. Back to Olsen, over to Benson. Limke inside. Benson from the logo, no, and the rebound tipped back out to Gracie Cole. Final 20 seconds. Larimore can just hold it if they choose to. Looks like that's where they're content to do so. Larimore will improve now to 3 and 4 on the season. Improve their record to 3 and 2 in Region 2 play. As the horn sounds, Hillsboro-Central Valley, they drop to 0 and 6 here this evening. As your final on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. Give Tim a call today at 701-430-0877. Larimore with the victory, 35-22. Our post-game report when we come back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at FullServiceFoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
When you need seed for your farm, contact Rocky Nedham. Nedham Seeds in Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Wheat varieties include LCS Trigger, LCS Rebel, AgriPro, SY Velda. Nedham Seeds also has barley seed and Seedex sugar beet seed, plus Pioneer corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed. Wheat, barley, corn, soybean, sunflower, alfalfa, and sugar beet seed. Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, 701-430-1149.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Big Tex is a name you can trust to build great trailers. Big Tex and Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro are the names behind quality, precise design, and depth of production line. Big Tex, where style does not get lost in the rugged construction of products. Big Tex is made to last and made to perform. When your Big Tex touches the ground, it's tested and warranted, ready for every transport job you have. Get your Big Tex trailer at Bloomfield Enterprises Hillsboro. Contact Ben at 701-261-9779 or Tim at 701-430-0877.
Larimore picks up the victory over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Your final was 35-22 on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sales scoreboard. As Hillsboro-Central Valley, they started out here in the first quarter, got out to a lead to begin the contest here tonight. It was 8-4 through about the first 6 minutes of play, but final couple minutes of the third quarter, first half of the second quarter, a 13-0 run gives Larimore a 17-8 lead. Hillsboro-Central Valley with the final 5 points of the half Gets it back to within 4 as your halftime score was 17-13. Quarter number 3, tight all throughout. Points hard to come by here in this contest. The Burros got it back to within 3 at one point at 23-20. Larimore gets the final basket of the third quarter and outscores the Burros 10-2 in quarter number 4 to pick up a 35-22 victory tonight. Your scoring totals here by quarter 4, Larimore 10, 7, 8, and 10. And for the Burros, 8, 5, 7, and 2 here tonight. Take a break. We'll be back. We'll name some awards when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
You can trust Paul's Hometown Repair for professional service on your vehicles, cars, vans, pickups. Bring them in to Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro. Whether it's light work such as oil changes and tune-ups, or more serious matters including transmission work and engine overhauls, they'll get the work done for you at Paul's Hometown Repair. They'll get your vehicle back on its wheels, running like new. Call 436-4676 to schedule your vehicle for service at Paul's Hometown Repair Hillsboro.
Seeking some apparel for the big game? If you think that's handy, check out jbpromoshop.com for more, including thermos, backpacks, suitcases, and pins. JB Promotions has you covered and then some. Head to jbpromoshop.com or call 218-556-7585. Powered by Arrange Printing, JB Promotions.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Inc. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Back here, YourLiveEvent.com, as we'll name some awards here tonight. We'll start with our Enbridge Hennings, as she leading scorer for the Burros. She had 11 and 8 here this evening to lead Hillsboro-Central Valley in scoring. And for Larimore, we'll give that to 13, Kendra Gamil. She came off the bench, only had 2 points, but really just provided some much-needed minutes there on the bench. Really just kind of muddied up the offense for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Just kind of was a little bit maybe more of a pest for the Burros when she was able to get some minutes here tonight. And so because of that, we'll give her also the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Just able to bring some much-needed energy and of a rest there on the court. So those are your Energy Players of the Game, of course, brought to you by Enbridge and the Enbridge Line 3 replacement project here this evening. Enbridge.line3-US here online. Our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game. Also bring you here our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. As for Larimore, the three-point ball from Bethany Holter. 2 three-pointers there at the end of the first half. Turned what was an 8-4 deficit into a 10-8 lead for the Polar Bears. Also added in one more in the third quarter as well. Part of her game-high 16 points. That is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Discover local reliability you can trust online at Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com. Take a break. Be back with more as head coach Kyle Morhart when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
We are a part of so many great communities across North Dakota, from small farm towns to big cities. One thing is for sure, we are proud to be a part of your community. Hello, this is Chris Quam with Irie Insurance, and I am proud to work for Irie Insurance because we give back to our communities in so many ways. like United Way School Drive, North Dakota Corn Growers, our local schools, and youth sports teams. So thank you for letting us be a part of your community and help protect it. To see some of our community efforts throughout the state, go to IRIinsurance.com.
When you're looking for a new vehicle, visit with the sales team at Findlay Motors, your Chevrolet and Buick dealer. Their sales team will ensure a seamless experience throughout every step of the vehicle buying process and will help you to secure the best financing for your budget. The service and repair department at Findlay Motors is equipped to deal with any type of service, auto repair, or reoccurring maintenance. Call 701-524-1200 to schedule service. Visit the showroom in Findlay or Mayville and search the new and pre-owned inventory online at findlaymotors.com.
Back here, yourliveevent.com, as we're joined by the head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Morhart, on our post-game report. And, Coach, a tough one-year loss. I know you're just kind of talking about, as the season progresses, trying to, build that team. And, much improvement from just when you played them, a couple weeks ago. And you can see the work kind of starting to pay off here, improving here on this season.
Oh, I really felt like we made great strides from the last time we played them, and very happy with the effort tonight. I was mostly, the thing that sticks out is defensively. We actually did we were actually in position a lot of times tonight, which is a huge strides for us. We've been working on that so much. We took care of the ball a lot better. We got tired, then we started throwing some kind of silly passes, but we had some goals, take care of the ball. We did a better job of boxing out, rebounding. Overall, we did some things that we talked about, we've been working on, and I'm very happy with the effort. We talked about it at halftime, not to be satisfied. We competed, we had a chance to win this game. And then, we got to get these girls to be able to finish. And that's something we've talked about. And this is one that really, we finished this in the second half. We have a chance. It's really a chance to win. So it's something we're going to continue to grow on. And I've been talking about that since day one. But really, I like the strides we made tonight. And, it was nice to see we had a ball handler. We had a defender all of a sudden that could guard the ball up front and do a good job. We have some quickness there with Kennedy Olson. And she, first game jitters, varsity experience. She did a very nice job coming in. But her defense is something that we really need, and it really helped us. Gives us some foot speed on both ends of the court. So just kudos to her for nerves, and she fought through it. She played very well in the second half. Corinna Holte took that charge. I was very happy with that. I think it might be our first charge actually of the year. So she stood in there and took it. And Hennings is working hard in the paint. Benson is working hard in the paint. Spolka does a good job working in there. Limke did, all the girls that played. Hopefully Jillian Hurt's not hurt too badly. That would be a bad blow to us mostly, but to her mostly because she's been working so hard, getting a chance to play in the varsity. So I hope she is able to come out. I'm not sure what the damage is with the knee, and we'll have to reassess that. But very happy with the night. I always want to win. Always want to win, but we're making strides every day. And like I said, the 3 days of practice that we just had, it carried over, and that's what we've been talking about. Because you can run drills, and if you don't carry it over into the game, but we did this week, and now we just keep building on it. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, just kind of, I guess, talk about how the game played. You start out that great, first 6 minutes. You get to that 8-4 lead, and then just Larimore, they've shown that they can kind of get in streaks there from the arc, and that kind of hurt you there in that second or later part of the first into the second quarter, kind of helping them in that 13-0 run, which kind of built the lead that you just were never able to come back from here tonight.
Yeah, and that's really and we talked about this. Do not leave 14 and 24. Do not leave them, and then 14 got a couple quick ones, and it just we broke down defensively, and because part of it is. We want to stop ball. I understand that, but when we have that assignment, you cannot go help. You got to stay with them, and that's what we talked about, and we're going to continue to do that. And Spolky was that one on the first one, and she knows, but she's such a competitor. But we haven't been in a lot of situations like this where we had to really take care of that kind of situation. So it's new to them. It's new to them this year, and we'll talk about it. Tomorrow at practice, and we'll continue to get better. And she did a better job. I think that 14 might have been held scoreless in the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. So that was one of our goals, and then. But they have a couple other shooters too that stepped up when they needed to. But when you talk about that, the difference was they got a couple bunnies in that third and in that fourth quarter, especially. I felt like everything was in range for us to take control of the game, and we just couldn't get our bunnies to fall. And then they had a couple easy bunnies on the other end. So it's a combination of things that come together. Turnovers, I hope were low. They felt like they were lower. But then when you have a game like this, every turnover you really feel, and we did tonight. But again, effort was outstanding. Progress is being made, and the girls are doing a good job.
You mentioned that, kind of with that, definitely a chance that, a team maybe tends to try to kind of fold there later in that second quarter. But, you answered back there the final 5 points of the half, and then you're able to make it a tight, close game throughout the second half.
Yeah, and, that's one thing that they have shown. Even when we've been blown out in games, we are working hard, and we're doing a good job of competing, and we just don't – they have fight. They keep going hard, and they just don't stop competing. So it's it's credit to the girls, but we just got to make sure that we get ready for the next game.
Yeah, your next game there Saturday. We'll have that on the radio side on 106.5 FM KRJB. A tough test. One of the top teams in the state in the Thompson Tommies.
Yeah, definitely. It's they had a better start than I even thought they would. I think they're undefeated right now. They're in top 10, number 6 in the state, I believe. It's just it's going to be a battle. We know that. They got the Hughes girl and then a few other ones around them, but Hughes is the one that we'll try to, key on, and we'll do a good job hopefully there. And then, they're going to come with some full court pressure, and we did a better job tonight against this full court pressure, and it'll be a little bit different, a little bit higher level of play. But we should have a little more confidence. We'll just carry it over. But they're not supposed to be easy, and that one definitely is not going to be. But we'll take it what we get, and we'll see where we're at.
Kyle, I got an observation for you. I knew that you had improved for 2 reasons. One was in the second quarter, one was in the fourth quarter. You took time out, and there was actually some serious coaching going on down there on the floor. We could hear you very well up here, and right then I knew, hey, they've improved because they're close enough, they're in a game, they're going down to the wire with a game that you actually needed to call a timeout and be vocal and get them pepped up and keep coaching them in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is fun. We talked about it after the game. It was fun to have that intensity, and I told them, I said, I appreciate that game. That was fun because I got to actually do some scheming a little bit and then planning and coach them hard, and they're responding. That's fun. This group has been working hard all year, and from the get-go, I've been coaching them hard, but in a game like that, like you said, I apologize that you heard me up here, Keith, but no, but they know what the goal is. They really do, and they seem to just kind of take what we're saying, and they knew that we were in it. We had a chance, so it was a lot of fun for me as a coach because it was the first one I really got to get into it and do some of that stuff, and then they get to see that. They get to see how intense we are and how we as coaches, we want the best for them, and we want them to compete hard, and we're not just out there walking around and coaching and just kind of going through the motion. I am coaching, and Colness and Kelly are there, and so it's a credit to the players willing to take what we're giving them, and we're going to continue to coach them hard. And like you said, I think the progress is just it's incredible right now. Nothing to relax on, but we're gonna continue to do that, and hopefully continue to see growth.
Well, don't worry about it because during the breaks our mics are off, so. Whatever came out of your mouth, nobody heard on the airwaves. So you were okay.
That's good. But no, I enjoyed it. It was fun to have that game for the girls. Definitely.
Head coach for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Coach Kyle Moore, joining us here on a post-game show. We thank you for your time, and we'll talk to you again on Saturday afternoon.
All right, thanks, Brady. Good to see you.
All right, our post-game show continues when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
When you're way, way out in farm country, right in the middle of harvest, there's nobody watching. No audience, no crowd, the only bright lights beam from a combine. And they're not pointing at you. All that's here is a field. It may not look like a place of glory, but there's still a winner. There's still a score. And for many farmers who planted golden harvest corn this year, victory is about to set in. Talk to Tim Kazette Seed Sales, 701-430-0877.
Back here, yourliveevent.com is our Arctic Enterprises Precision play of the game, and really just the defenses for both teams just doing a great job of just making it difficult on the offenses here tonight. Hillsboro-Central Valley, they gave up 60 points to Larimore in that first contest, able to hold them down to just 35 here tonight. And as Kyle Moore mentioned, just a lot more, just a better job here. The improvements going on. Holter kind of got them in that first quarter, scoring 10 points, limited it to just 6 in the final 3 quarters. Just unfortunately not enough for the Bro defense. Similar for Larimore, just doing a good job there of just forcing the turnovers, forcing, especially late in the game, getting the stops that they needed when Hillsboro-Central Valley got it back to within a 1-possession game. So our precision play, the just defense here for both teams tonight, brought to you by RDK Enterprises in Hillsboro and Drayton, online at planterdoc.com. We'll run down here our final stats for both teams. We'll start with Hillsboro-Central Valley. They were led in scoring. Sydney Hennings, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Anna Spokley, 5 points and 9 rebounds. Grenholty, 4 points, 2 rebounds. And Stella Benson, 2 points with 7 rebounds. 14 turnovers, a total of 30 team rebounds, 15 team fouls. And from the free throw line, the Burros shot 2 of 9. So the final stats for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And for Lisbon, led in scoring, Bethany Holter, 16 points, 8 rebounds. 5 points apiece for Chloe Ahmet and Willow Morton. Morton added in 4 rebounds as well. And 4 points for Carly Petrin, 3 points for Gracie Cole. And Kendra Gamil with 2 points for the Polar Bears. Got 11 turnovers for Larimore, a total of 20 team rebounds. They committed 12 team fouls. And from the free throw line, Larimore shot 6 of 17. So I'll do it for us here tonight on yourliveevent.com. Reminder, online, yourliveevent.com, the full schedule. As again, 7 days from tonight, we welcome our friends from the east side of the river as the Minnesota sports winter seasons. Those begin coming up on next Thursday, so go online to yourliveevent.com. The full schedule for the full list of the 8 teams that we cover: Hillsboro-Central Valley, Findlay, Sharon, Hope Page, Lisbon on the North Dakota side. Then you got East Grand Forks, Ada Borup West, Climax, Fisher, Hawley, and Mahnomen Waban over on the Minnesota side. Full schedule by team online, yourliveevent.com. Also rjbroadcasting.com as well. Thank you to our sponsors as well that you saw and heard throughout tonight's telecast. Whenever possible, please patronize their business. For Keith Meyer, my left-hand man here tonight up in the mezzanine, I'm Brady Siebel saying thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.